Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 season is on the air. Today's date is April 15th, 2016. We are at the very beautiful Petco Park for a big National League West matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Both the Diamondbacks and the Padres are off to a pretty decent start, although both these teams really weren't that good in 2016. They're both right now at 6-4. This is the first ever game with the Arizona Diamondbacks on the network. We have never done a Diamondbacks game before in any of the seasons. This is our first ever D-backs game. They were the last team to be featured, although we have done the Marlins from 94, and even though we've not done a Nationals game, but they're considered part of the Expos franchise, the Arizona franchise is the last franchise we've never done. We finally get them on the board. So, and here we are at lovely Petco Park for a good night here on Friday night. My Basement Media Productions, Craig Scarborough, Tracy Meehan, Brian Patterson, and Clee Baseball fan join us here at Petco Park. The Diamondbacks historically won this game 3-2. Both teams had 8 hits and an error. We'll see if Inside Pitch kind of agrees with them tonight. And so far, the away team has won every single game, and they've been pretty low scoring. We have not had a high scoring game yet in this 2016 season. Who knows if that will change tonight? We are about to find out. So we will have a good matchup here. And let's see what happens. Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres tonight is James Shields. Shields will be on the Chicago White Sox later in the 2016 season. He is on the Padres at this time. 6 wins, 19 losses, a 5.85 ERA, 135 strikeouts and 79 walks in 16. For those of you who are wondering, it was James Shields that gave up the home run to Bartolo Colon on May 7th of the season. So, but Shields is a Padre, so he will be pitching for the Friars. Vita Productions joins us here at Petco Park. So we're all set and ready to go. Let's play some Friday Night Baseball, another early season matchup here in 2016. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the D-backs will be second baseman Jean Segura. Very good year, 319 average, 20 homers, 64 RBIs. We're using yellow, white, and blue dice. Padres are the home team. Everyone is set and ready to go. A big game here at Petco. Both teams are 6-4. They're off to pretty good starts. Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Shields, 4-3. That's at the park. Petco, 5-6. And we're going to start off with a rare play. So that's going to be a blank. And we start the game off with a rare one. So rare plays, base is empty. 60, once again, there it is, the dreaded 65. Inside pitch, possibly hits batter, resolved like a hit by pitch. Either way, the batter charges the mound, causing a bench-clearing brawl. I have already stated that has to be rolled twice. We do check to see if it is a hit batter. His hit by pitch rating's a 13 plus 2 is a 15. That's a 1. He does hit him, but there will not be a bench clearing brawl. So we're not going to do that the first time around. If that comes up a second time, yes, but not the first time. So that will be a hit by pitch for Segura, and he will wind up on first. First hit batter by Shields. Next batter will be the center fielder, Socrates Brito. I don't know if that's pronounced Socrates or Socrates. I'm not for sure. Anyway, that's a great baseball name. 179 average, 4 homers, 12 RBIs in 2016. He only played in about 40 games. It is Socrates. Thank you there. So we'll see what happens here. Infield, a double play depth. Segura at 33 stolen bases. That's a 20. Shields throws to first. And he will not get him. Segura will get back. Now Shields will pitch. Shields, 6-5. That's a pitcher result. And that 6 against the lefty is going to be a base hit right up the middle. That'll be a single. Segura's got pretty good speed, but not quite enough. He's going to have to hold at second base. That'll be a base hit by Brito. So the Diamondbacks getting off to a good start. A hit batter and then a hit. And now that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 297 average, 24 homers, 95 RBIs. Does anybody have any problem with me putting, when Goldschmidt retires, does anybody have a problem with me putting him in the Hall of Fame? I think he's a Hall of Famer. I don't know if he gets in on first or second ballot, but I think Goldschmidt's a Hall of Famer. I have a funny feeling, I think most of you guys will agree with me on that. I think the man belongs in the Hall. Segura on at second, Brito on at first. Strategy of 6, nothing happening. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 3-3, that's blank. Goldschmidt, 6-4. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 3, and against the righty, that's going to be a base hit by Goldschmidt. Single to center, Segura base running 3. Single to center +4. Not going to be a throw there. Segura will score. Brito base running 2. Single to center +1. So a 1-3. He'll get to third, and he will. A base hit right to center field. Goldschmidt has an RBI single. It's already 1-0 in favor of the D-backs. So 1-0 in favor of Arizona. You see him getting in at some point. I do. I think Goldschmidt is a Hall of Famer. I really do. This guy can do a lot. He's one of the best. He's one of the best first basemen of our time. So now runners at the corners and still nobody out. And that'll bring up the right fielder, David Peralta. 251 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. The infield's going to come in. Strategy roll. And that is a 4. Goldschmidt gets the steal sign. Brito is going to stay. I'm going to send Goldschmidt. 17 plus 2 is a 19. Norris a +1. Goldschmidt on his way to second. 1-19. He's safe. That is a 15, and he is. So Goldschmidt will go ahead and get a stolen base for him. And now runners at second and third with nobody out in the top of the first. So now the infield will stay in, but now another strategy is done. 19, nothing happening. Shields already in some trouble here on the top of the first inning. Already 1-0. Shields, 6-6, wild pitch, 15. Nope, that's ball 1. Shields will do it again. 4-1, wild pitch. That's a 1, and this time it's a wild pitch, and that will bring in a run. That's ball 2. But that will bring in a run as Brito comes in to score, and Goldschmidt will go to third. 2-0 Arizona. Stadium groans. They're going to go talk to Shields on the mound real quick, see if he's all right. But obviously a hit by pitch, and now a wild pitch, 2 singles, a stolen base. And now 2-0 Diamondbacks. Joe Turney, an Al Red Sox fan, king of the hill, joins us here at Petco Park. Make sure you check out that amazing channel. For those of you who don't know who Al Red Sox fan is, I would like to ask you what planet you're living on. Please check out that guy's channel. He is the James Bond of our hobby. Nobody does it better. We're still in the top of the first inning, 2-0. And now we'll re-roll the strat. Just for the case, nothing on the 9. Goldschmidt stays at third. Shields will pitch. 6-6. Wild pitch. That's a 4. And that's going to be, you got to be kidding me, 3 wild pitches by James Shields, and Goldschmidt will come in to score. And the bullpen in San Diego's already getting going. And Shields is definitely not cutting it. Another wild pitch, and that's ball 3 on Peralta. But now it's 3-0 Arizona. Stadium groans. Now 3-0. Shields, 3 wild pitches in a row. But because there's nobody on base, I don't roll a strategy roll. But then again, if he throws a wild pitch, it's ball 4. Shields, 5-3. Not this time. That's a possible error. Peralta, 2-6, and he pops that one up. That's going to be a pop fly ball to second base. Pop fly ball to second, and the second baseman is Spangenberg. But you're not going to believe this. He is going to drop the ball, and Peralta's going to be safe. His error rating is a 20, and a pop fly ball to second, and he is safe on an E4. Oh, boy. What a start. That's the first error on the Padres. They did have one error in the game historically. Unbelievable right now. And Peralta safe at first on a drop fly ball by Corey Spangenberg. And still nobody out. Here comes the catcher, Wellington Castillo, a 264 average, 14 homers, 60 RBIs. And Shields is just not looking good on the mound there. May not be in the game for much longer. Infield double play depth, still nobody out. Peralta, 2 stolen bases, nothing on the 8th. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 4-3. That's at the park. Petco Park, 36. And that's going to be a base hit plus to left field. Peralta will automatically make it to third. Castillo's going to try for second. His base running rating is a 1. Upton has a 0 arm out there. A 1. Castillo will make it to second base. He won't. He'll go back to first. But another base hit. And now runners at the corners and nobody out. And now we'll see the third baseman, Jake Lamb, 249 average, 29 homers, 91 RBIs. What a start for the Padres. Can't believe they're not getting anything going here right now. 3-0 Arizona. Infield is back in. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Shields will fire over to first base. And that is a 13, and Castillo will get back. Now Shields will pitch to Lamb. Shields, 4-1. You gotta be kidding me. Wild pitch by James Shields. Wild pitch. That's a 5, and Peralta will come in to score. Wellington Castillo goes to second. 4-0 Diamondbacks. Stadium barfs. Yeah. That is the 4th wild pitch in this inning by James Shields. And right now, nothing's going wrong for him here. They'll re-roll the strategy, and that is a 6. Castillo will stay put. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 4-4. Error on a grounder. Lamb, 1-2. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to Spangenberg. And his error rating is a 20. He's going to boot it, and everyone's going to be safe. I've never had a game start like this. Another E4 on Spangenberg. Second error for the Padres in this inning, both on Corey Spangenberg. His error rating is 20 at second base, and still no one out. The batter now will be Yasmani Tomas. He is in left field for this game. A 272 average, 31 homers, 83 RBIs. Infield is still in. Runners at the corners. And still no one out. The Padres, for some reason, are playing, well, I'll tell you right now, the Bad News Bears would play better than the Padres would do. Strategy roll, and that's a 10, no play. Shields will go on and pitch. Shields, 2-3, strikeout 5, and he finally gets an out. First strikeout for Shields. And there is one down, finally. That'll bring up the pitcher, Zack Greinke, a 212 average and 3 RBIs as a hitter. Strategy roll, nothing on the 19. Although Greinke could bunt, but I think with runners in the corner, he'll swing away. Actually, a 212 average, he hits. You let this guy go ahead and hit. Shields will pitch. Shields, 3-6, walk plus 11. And yes, people, he walks the pitcher. Petco Park has 1 to strikeouts and 1 to walks. And he's going to walk Greinke, and now the bases are loaded. First walk issued by Shields. And now it'll bring up the shortstop, Nick Ahmed, 218 average, 4 homers, 20 RBIs in 2016. Strategy roll, and that's a 16-0 happening. The infield's going to play a double play depth. They just want to get this inning over. So they'll play a double play depth right now. 4-0 Diamondbacks. Shields will go ahead and pitch. 3-2, that's a blank. Ahmed. 3-1, and that's a ground ball to third. Now that's a grounder to third base, and they're at double play depth, not in. So they're going to try they're going to try the play. But with runners at first and second, where would the ball hit to? That is a 1, and that is towards the line of double play. Well, actually, it's only on first and second, I think, isn't it? Yeah, no, doesn't matter. Only at first and second. Bases loaded, they're playing back. So it's going to be, so we'll see, 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Spangenberg, a 0. A 1-4, this inning is over. And it is third base to second base to first base, double play, and the inning comes to an end. 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 4 wild pitches, and a walk. And the Diamondbacks are off to a 4-0 start. Because for some reason, the Padres forgot how to play baseball. Frank Zack joins us here at Petco Park. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks is Zack Greinke. 13 wins, 7 losses, a 4.37 ERA, 134 strikeouts, and 38 Ks. Does anybody have a problem with Zack Greinke in the Hall of Fame? I absolutely do not. He will have 3,000 strikeouts before this year is over. I think Greinke is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, Zack Greinke. I don't think you guys will have a problem with putting him in the Hall. We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Padres will be center fielder John Jay. A 291 average, 2 homers, 26 RBIs. Remember, no lead is safe at inside pitch. Greinke, 3-3. Home run result against the righty. Jay needs a 3. The 11 is high. Jay, 6-4. That's a fly ball deep to center. It's going to die out there. Caught by Brito, out number 1. Next up will be the first baseman, Will Myers. 259 average, 28 homers, 94 RBIs. Petco Park supposed to be a pitcher's park. Only 101 home runs at Petco Park. Although Bartolo Colon was one of them. Greinke, 4-1 against the righty, blank. Myers, 6-3, ground ball, second base, handled by Segura. He'll take care of that, 2 down. 2 away now, and now we'll see the right fielder, Matt Kemp. A 268 average, 35 homers, 108 RBIs. Matt Kemp, always felt he was solid, and always felt he was a solid player. Greinke, 5-5, strikeout 5, he got him, swing and a miss, struck him out. First strikeout for Greinke, and that is a 1-2-3 inning on the Friars. 4-0 after 1. We go to the top of the second. Gene Segura will lead off. James Shields is going to come back out and pitch another inning. Maybe he'll have a better inning here since it's the second. Shields with the pitch. Shields, 1-3, strikeout 3. That's a good start. He'll get him. Struck him out. And that is the second strikeout for Shields. And 1 down. Here comes Brito. Brito is 1 for 1, got a base hit. Shields with the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 15. That is high. Brito, 6-1, popped up into foul territory around third. And that's going to be Amarista making that play. 2 down. Here's Goldschmidt. He got a single his first time up. 1 for 1. Shields will come on there, and he will make the pitch. Shields, 6-2, strikeout 17. That is high. Goldschmidt, 5-6, and that's a fly ball to center field. Getting under that will be Jay. So Shields comes back with a 1-2-3 inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. What a start for James Shields and the Padres. Oof. That may have been the weirdest inning I've ever had. That may have been the weirdest half inning I've ever had. A hit by pitch to start the game, 3 singles, 2 errors, 1 stolen base, and 4 wild pitches. I gotta write that down. I've never had 4 wild pitches in 1 inning. Bottom of the second, 4-0 D-backs. Leading off for the Padres will be Melvin Upton. He is in left field tonight, 238 average, 20 homers, 61 RBIs. Greinke with the pitch, 6-3, wild pitch. That's ball 1. 3-1, strikeout 11. He'll get him. Struck him out. And that'll be the second strikeout for Greinke, 1 down. As I said, I don't think you guys have a problem if Zack Greinke goes into the Hall of Fame. I don't think you guys have an issue with it. I certainly don't. Here comes the catcher, Derek Norris, a 186 average, 14 homers, 42 RBIs. Texag 75 joins us here at Petco Park. Greinke with the pitch. 5-2, error on a grounder. Norris, 2-3. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. Hit the Lamb. Lamb's error rating is an 11. That's a 4. He's going to pick it up. He's going to drop it, and Norris is going to be safe, and that'll be an error on Lamb. So that is an E5. First error on the Diamondbacks, and Norris winds up on base on a miscue. Here comes the second baseman, Corey Spangenberg, a 229 average, a homer, 8 RBIs. He only played in 14 games for the Padres, and he was lousy with that. And I actually looked him up, and yeah, Spangenberg was pretty bad at second base. Infielders at double play depth. Norris on at first. Nothing on the 16. He will stay put. Greinke with the pitch. Greinke, 6-6, home run chance. Lefty, 1-8. The 16 is too high. Spangenberg, 3-2, but he does get a base hit past first, and that will be a single. Norris, a base running rating of 1. He's mud. He'll have to stay. He will stay at second base. So now a base hit by Spangenberg. And now that will bring up the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, 241 average, 6 homers, 48 RBIs. Infield still at double play depth. Strategy, nothing on the 16. Greinke will go ahead and deal. Greinke, 4-5. Pitcher result, that 18 is high. Ramirez, 5-4. And against the righty, it's a ground ball to second base. 2-1-2. Shortstop, Ahmed pivot, +1 is a 3, and they got it. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit. There was an error, but the Padres are unable to do anything with that. It will stay 4-0 after 2. Shields will come back out on the mound as we go to the top of the third. David Peralta leads off for Arizona. And he reached on an error his first time up and scored on wild pitches. And you're very welcome there, Mr. Al Red Sox fan, and you're going to be making some boxer cards. Well, of course you are, because when it comes to boxing, if Dave Gardner is the Lord of the Rink, you are the Lord of the Ring. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 6-1, strikeout 17, that is high. Peralta, 3-1, fly out to center. Jay will go ahead and grab it. Here's Castillo. He got a base hit his first time up, 1-for-1. Shields, I could see why Arizona traded him to. I could see why San Diego traded him to Chicago. Shields, 6-6, wild pitch, ball 1, but of course it's not a wild pitch. Okay, with nobody on base, but it's ball 1. That's his 5th one he's thrown. He can't stay off a 4-1 or 6-6. He'll do it again. 2-2, strikeout 12. That he will get. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Shields. And it looks like he's calmed down since the first. 2 away for Lamb. The sack for Jake sacrificial Lamb. And he got to reach on an error as well first time up. Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Petco Park. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 2-5. That's a walk plus. That's an 8. That's ball 4. And Lamb will trot to first. So Lamb gets on base for the second time this night without a hit. And now we'll see Tomas. Tomas struck out his first time up. Lamb had 6 stolen bases, and he's staying put. Shields will go ahead and pitch to Tomas. Shields, 1-4, range play. Tomas, 5-6. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Ramirez. The infield is back. His range is a 1. That is a 2. It'll get by him for a base hit. Lamb, a base running rating of 4, pass short. It will not get him to third. He will hold at second base. So a base hit by Tomas on a failed range play by Ramirez. Be honest with you, the Padres, I know they're off to a 6-4 start. This team is really not that good. Here comes Greinke. Greinke walked his first time up. Still 2 outs here on the top of the third. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 3-1. Home run result, but Greinke has zeros. Greinke, 4-5, but he does get a base hit pass short. That'll be a single. Lamb coming around, and he will score. That'll be an RBI single by Greinke. Tomas will hold at second base. Greinke stops at first. It's 5-0 Diamondbacks. Stadium groans. An RBI single by Greinke. He did have 3 RBIs in 2016, and he gets one there. And that is 5-0 D-backs. And Shields is due to bat second in the bottom of the third inning. They want him to finish this inning out. Here's Ahmed. Ahmed is 0-for-1. Still 2 outs. 5-0. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Shields is going to pitch to Ahmed. And here comes the pitch. Shields, 2-3. Strikeout 2. He got him, and that'll retire the side. Strikeout number 4 for Shields, but 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And that will do it here as we go to the bottom of the third, 5-0 in favor of the D-backs. Bottom of the third. Leading off for the Padres will be Alexi Amarista. He is at third base tonight. 257 average, no homers, 11 RBIs. Ron McGrath joins us here at Petco Park. Greinke will pitch. 2-5. Walk plus. That 19 is too high. Amarista, 6-4, and he's going to ground it to second base. That's going to go to Segura, and he'll make the play for out number 1. That'll bring up the pitcher, James Shields. He's not going to bat, but I want to show you something kind of cute concerning this 2016 season. James Shields pitched for more of the Chicago White Sox than he did for the Padres in 2016. Hence the reason why Shields is in White Sox uniform, not Padre uniform. However, Shields had 21 at-bats as a Padre, so you actually have James Shields in Padre colors as a pitcher, as a hitting pitcher. That's weird. I think that may be the only set he has him in. I've not seen that before in any set. But in a White Sox card as only the pitcher, because remember, in 2016, the American League, has the DH, but James Shields did bat. That's just kind of interesting. I just thought I'd show that. And I have no problem with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was cute. But Shields is not going to bat. He's going to come out of the game as he has proven to be ineffective, and we will see a batter. So a pinch hitter coming in for the Padres, and that's going to be Travis Jankowski, 245 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. He will pinch hit for Shields here already in the 3rd inning. Greinke with the pitch. 3-4, range play. Jankowski, 2-4. That's a base hit to left field, but it's a range play for Tomas. He's lousy out there. His range is a 1. That's a 5. It'll drop for a single, so Jankowski will have a single. A pitch hit single over Greinke as Tomas couldn't get to it. And the Friars will have a runner on. Next up is Jay. Jay is 0 for 1, infield double play depth. Jankowski had 30 stolen bases. He gets the steal sign, but if you're down 5-0, I don't think you're stealing. Greinke's going to go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 5-6 against the lefty. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. That'll be caught by Peralta. And that is out number 2. 2 outs now for Myers. Myers is 0 for 1. Again gets the steal sign. He wants to steal. The manager is saying, stay where you are. We're down by 5 runs here. Greinke with the pitch. 1-6. Range play again. Myers. 1-3. Pop fly ball into second base. It's in shallow outfield as well. Segura's going for it. His range is a 3. And he will just drop right out of his reach. It's going to be a single. Jankowski, it's a pop fly ball drop. Jankowski will only go to second base, and that will be a single for Myers. Let me just see something here for a minute. And actually, maybe might be 2 bases with 2 out, right? Yeah, it's 2 bases. So Jankowski actually winds up on 3rd. Okay. Good thing I checked. That doesn't happen often, so I had to check it out. So Jankowski on at 3rd and Myers on at 1st as tough play there for Segura. Couldn't make it. Padres have a chance to get back in it. Here's Kemp. And Kemp is 0 for 1, but he's got home run power. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, 5-0 Diamondbacks. But the Friars trying to get back into this game. Nothing on the 15. Greinke goes ahead, gears up, and pitches. Greinke, 3-6, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out on a fast curveball, and he got him. And that is strikeout number 3 for Greinke. No runs on 2 hits for the Friars. 5-0 in favor of the Diamondbacks after 3. I do know the game inside and out, but even I got to check the rules once in a while. We go to the top of the 4th. Top of the batting order for the Diamondbacks. Here's Gene Segura. He is 0 for 1, struck out and got hit by a pitch. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Well, the Padres need a pitcher. They're going to bring on a right-hander, I think. And their bullpen is not great. In this case, I really would like to bring in a pitcher that can eat some innings up. Well, we'll go with him. Coming on to pitch for San Diego will be Carlos Villanueva. 2 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 5.96 ERA. He will come on and pitch. And he can pitch 6 batters before he tires. So Carlos Villanueva will be the second Padre pitcher. Gene Segura will lead it off. Villanueva, 3-3, strikeout 12. That misses. Segura, 6-2. That's a ground out to 3rd, handled easily by Amarista for out number 1. Brito is next, and he is 1 for 2. Villanueva goes ahead and gets in there. 3-4, walk 15, that's high. Brito, a 4-6, and that's popped up into the infield, and that's gonna be a pop fly ball to third, and that'll be caught by Amarista for the second out. 2 outs for Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is 1 for 2 and scored a run. 5-0 favor of the D-backs. Villanueva, 3-3, strikeout 6. He got him. Nice job by Villanueva. A 3-up and 3-down inning, which the Padres needed. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Melvin Upton leads off for the Friars. He's 0 for 1. David Vega joins us here at Petco Park. Absolutely gorgeous baseball stadium, by the way. Greinke will pitch. Greinke, 6-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 2-3, strikeout 9. He got him. Another strikeout for Greinke, and that will be his 4th. One away, here's Norris. Norris reached on an error his first time up. Greinke will go ahead and deal. Greinke, 6-4, strikeout 1, easily. Struck him on a bad slider, but Norris swung at it anyway, struck him out. And that is the 3rd strikeout in a row for Greinke, and his 5th. And here's Spangenberg. Spangenberg got a base hit his first time up. He committed 2 errors in this game, though. Greinke, 1-5 against the lefty. Home run result against the righty. Spangenberg needs a 7. That's a 2. And he just made up for the errors. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is heading deep to the warehouse in left field. It's gone. Spangenberg will go ahead and get a solo shot and put the Padres on the board. Solo home run for Spangenberg. It's 5-1. So Spangenberg commits 2 errors, but he gets a base hit. Now he gets a solo shot off of Greinke. As Doug Hunt joins us here at Petco Park. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Greinke, he'll go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 1-4, strikeout 10. That is high. Ramirez, 3-2, and that is a grounder to short. And that'll be taken care of by Ahmed. Picks it up, tosses it over, retires aside. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Corey Spangenberg. And that'll make it a 5-1 ball game here after 4. We go to the top of inning number 5. Villanueva will stay on the mound. And why not? You need him to eat innings. And he is due to bat. He is due to bat second in the lineup. So they're going to see if they can get another inning out of him. David Peralta leads off for Zona, and he is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. 5-1 Diamondbacks. Villanueva will go ahead and pitch. Villanueva, 4-2, error on a throw. Peralta, 4-6. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 5 against the righty. It will be a base hit. So Peralta will get a single. There won't be a throwing error, though, as there's nobody on base. So he will hold at first. And Peralta will go ahead and stay there. Castillo is next, and he's 1 for 2. Infield a double play. Strategy roles are still active. Peralta had 2 stolen bases that year, but he's going to stay put. Villanueva looking in on Castillo. Villanueva, 6-5, strikeout 17. That misses. Castillo, 6-2. That ball is hit to center field. That's a 4. And against the righty, that's going to be a base hit to center. Peralta, a base running rating of 1. Single to center +1. A 1 or a 2. Peralta will get to third. And he will. And Castillo's going to turn on the Jets. He's going to try for second. But he won't get there. Now he's going to put the brakes on. He'll back up to first. His base running rating is a 1. I don't know why he would think of trying to take second, but he actually will hold up. But a base hit by Castillo. Runners at first and third with no one out. And the batter is Lamb. Lamb is 0 for 1, reached on an error and walked. Salvador America joins us here at Petco Park. Hope you and Mrs. America are doing well. Infield's going to come in by the Padres. Runners at the corners. Villanueva can pitch to one more batter before tiring. That is a 3 and nothing happening. Villanueva will pitch to Lamb. Fans here at Petco hoping maybe the Padres can make some sort of a run. Villanueva with the pitch. 4-1 error on a grounder. Lamb 3-6. Nope, that's going to be a fly out to right. Fly ball to right field. That's out number 1. Lamb a sacrifice fly rating of 2. He will bring in Peralta at 6-1 Diamondbacks. Stadium groans. So Peralta will score on the sacrifice fly. 1 out now. Infield goes back to double play. Villanueva is tired, but they're going to let him pitch to Tomas. Tomas is 1 for 2. Just spent 3 days in the hospital at your first and hopefully last heart. Oh, geez, Salvador. Dang, man. We don't. Are you okay? Dang. That better be your last one. Although you may, well, I'll keep my mouth shut because I actually have something planned next week, but I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. Castillo on at first. Villanueva will pitch to Tomas. He is tired. Tomas 1 for 2. Strategy rolls are still active. That is an 8, nothing happening. Villanueva will pitch. Villanueva 6-6, that's a blank. Tomas 1-3, and against the righty, that's a fly out to center field. And Jay will get to it for out number 2. 2 outs. And the batter is Greinke, and with a 5-run lead, he'll bat. Castillo on it. That's right. You better be fine. You better be fine. Castillo on it first. Greinke off at the plate. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Villanueva will go ahead and pitch. Trying to stay out there for the inning. 6-1 D-backs. Villanueva 1-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Greinke 5-3, and it's a grounder to short, handled by Ramirez. And he's going to throw to second to get Castillo. And that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a sacrifice fly. But it is now 6-1 in favor of the D-backs as we're looking at finally a lot of runs scored in this game. But we will see what happens as we go forward. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Greinke will pitch. And Alexi Amarista leads off for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. 6-1 D-backs. Greinke will go ahead and pitch. Greinke 4-1 against the lefty. Strikeout. The 19 is high. Amarista 5-5, and that's a fly out to center field. And Jay is going to get to it. No, I'm sorry. Center field. Brito is going to get to it. That's out number 1. Pinch hitter coming up for Carlos Villanueva. He will be done. And coming on to pitch for the Padres will be Brett Wallace. 189 average, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. So Brett Wallace will pinch hit against Greinke. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Greinke 3-6, strikeout 2. Got him easily, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 6 for Greinke, 2 away. And now the batter is Jay. Jay is 0 for 2. Greinke, he'll go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 4-2, strikeout 16. That is high. That is high. Jay, 4-5, and that's a grounder to short. Handled by Ahmed. He'll take care of it, toss it over, and retire the side. Nothing across for the Padres. It is 6-1 in favor of the D-backs after 5. Top of the sixth coming up. Nick Ahmed will lead off Arizona, and he is 0 for 2. They're going to have right, left. So the Padres are going to bring in a righty to pitch here this inning. And let's see what's going to be. And it will be... Coming on to pitch for the Padres is one of the best baseball names you will ever hear. Pitching for San Diego, Kevin Quackenbush. He should go in the Hall of Fame just for that name alone. 7 wins, 7 losses, 2 saves, a 3.92 ERA. Quackenbush will pitch to Ahmed to start the top of the sixth. Top of the sixth inning, 6-1. Quackenbush with the pitch. It's hard to say that name with a straight face. I'm sorry. Kevin Quackenbush, wherever you are, I do apologize. If you watch this, please don't come over here and beat me up. Hit by pitch. That 10 is high. Ahmed, 2-1. Base hit right past second base. It'll be a single. So Ahmed leads off with a base hit. He will hold it first. And now the batter is Segura. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are now off. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Petco Park. Check out that man's amazing channel. And amazing I have in all caps, by the way. Ahmed on at first. Strategy rolls are off. It's pitcher versus batter. Quackenbush, 6-5 against the righty. Blank. Segura, 2-4. Ground ball to first. 1-0-0 because hit to first. Shortstop pivot is Ramirez. It's a 0. So no chance of a double play. That is a 1. And Ahmed will go ahead and beat it. So Ahmed is going to wind up at second base as the only play that Myers has is taking it out at first, 1 down. Ahmed got very good speed. And that 1 is good enough for Ahmed to get to second base. So 1 out, runner in scoring position. Here is Burrito. As that goes as a, let's see here, that was a grounder to first. So here's Burrito. He's 0 for 2. He is now with the Long Island Ducks. Quackenbush with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 10. He got him. He got Burrito. Nice pitch by Quackenbush, struck him out. And that is 2 away. And now the very dangerous Goldschmidt, who I think is going in the who I think is a Hall of Famer. Goldschmidt's 1 for 3. Ahmed on at second, 2 men down here. Can Quackenbush get out of the inning? Quackenbush, 2-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Goldschmidt, 2-2, base hit right past into right field, and that will be a single. Ahmed a base running 6 with 2 outs. Hit to right. Hit to right is a +2. It doesn't matter. That's going to be an easy score for Ahmed. Goldschmidt gets an RBI single, 7-1 Diamondbacks. Stadium groans. Second hit of the game for Goldschmidt. Quackenbush is now tired. They're going to let him stay out there to try to get the second out. You're down by 6 runs. This game's probably going into the trash can. Peralta's up next, and he is 1 for 3. A single and reached on an error. Goldschmidt on it first. Quackenbush with the pitch. 5-2. Strikeout +3. He'll get Peralta. And that will end the inning. A nice job. He did give up a run. 1 run on 2 hits. And the Diamondbacks have a 7-1 lead here. Going in the bottom of the 6th, finally, pretty much a blowout. We've had some pretty decent games so far to start this season. Bottom of the 6th inning, Greinke, he's still got some left in the tank, and he'll pitch. Why not? You got a 6-run lead. Will Myers leads off for the Friars. He's 1 for 2. Yes, baseball with the demos. Arizona versus San Diego does look familiar, as I told you yesterday. Baseball demos in his History Maker game did Arizona versus the Padres for 2021 opening day. And here I'm doing Arizona and the Padres in a game in the 2016 season. Yes, it does, David. Yes, it does. Greinke with the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 12. That just missed. Myers, 4-1. That's a fly to right. And that is going to be Peralta making that play, out number 1. Greinke pitching a heck of a job so far. He had a 4.37 ERA in 2016, but today he's pitching like the Hall of Famer he will be. Here's Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 2. Greinke will go ahead and deal. Greinke, 5-6 against the righty, blank. Kemp, 5-1, base hit, right past third. And the Padres get a base runner. I'm pretty sure Baseball with the Demos can tell us what his NBC Game of the Week will be for tomorrow. So please put in a very shameful plug into my chat, please. Infield a double play, Depp. And here's Upton. Upton 0 for 2. Greinke will go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 6-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Upton, 4-1. That's a fly out to right. Peralta will get to that one as well. 2 away. 2 outs for Norris. And Norris is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. If you get a chance, Baseball with the Demos, you need to watch the replay of this game, just the first inning, and you'll see how that went. Greinke will go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 2-5. That's a walk plus. That'll walk Norris. And now the Padres got a chance to maybe get a run or two. A walk on Norris, and that is only the first walk given up by Greinke. He only had 38 walks and 158 innings pitched in 2016. His ERA might have been high, but he had very good control. But now a chance for the Padres, and here comes Spangenberg, and he is 2 for 2. He's committed 2 errors, but he has a home run and a single. They're going to let him bat. So runners at first and second here with 2 outs. Infield is back. 7-1 Diamondbacks. Greinke looking in on Spangenberg. Greinke, 4-5. That's a pitcher result. The 17 is high. Spangenberg, 5-3. And he chops it right back to Greinke. He'll glove it. He'll take his time and toss it over and retire the side. No runs and a hit and a walk. It stays 7-1 in favor of the Diamondbacks. White Sox at Kansas City tomorrow. Excellent. Look forward to that. Top of the 7th inning. Wellington Castillo will lead off for Arizona, and he's having a good night. He's 2 for 3. Right, left, right. That's going to be it for Quackenbush. He will come out of the game. Padres will go to the bench. Will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Padres is going to be Brandon Moorer. No wins, 5 losses, 13 saves, a 4.52 ERA. Moorer is going to be I believe he is the 4th Padre pitcher. So he will pitch to Castillo here to start the top of the 7th. Yep, Beef Wellington himself. Moorer will go ahead and pitch. Moorer, 2-1, strikeout 16. That's high. Castillo, 5-2, and that is a fly out to center. Taken easily in by Jay, 1 down. 1 away. Here comes Lamb. Lamb is 0 for 2. Sacrifice fly, reached on an error and walked. Jake Sacrificial Lamb. Moorer will go ahead and pitch. Moorer, 5-2. That's a range play at the park. Petco, 6-4. And that's a single plus to center field. It's hit to Jay. Jay's range is a 3. That's a 2. He'll take the single away. That'll be an out. Fly out to center field instead, and Jay will make the play. 2 down. The batter now is Tomas, and Tomas is 1 for 3. 2 outs here now in the top of the 7th. Arizona with a 7-1 lead. Moore with the pitch. Moore, 2-3. That's at the park. Petco, 2-3, and that's grounded to third. It'll be handled by Amarista, and he'll take his time and toss it over and retire the side. Nice job by Brandon Moorer to get a 1-2-3 inning. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, we're going to wonderful, beautiful South Florida. We're going to Marlins Park tomorrow night for a big matchup, and it's our first time showing this team. Well, not really. You have known them as the Montreal Expos. Tomorrow night, you get to meet the Washington Nationals. It'll be the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins, and a good pitching matchup. Tanner Rourke will go for the Nationals, and Jose Fernandez, who unfortunately passed away in September of that year, will be going for the Marlins. We got a good matchup at Marlins Park tomorrow night. Rourke and Fernandez, the Nationals and the Marlins. Be there tomorrow night on the network. A Steeler fan joins us here at Petco Park. Bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off for the Padres will be Alexi Ramirez, and he is 0 for 2. Greinke can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. They say you got a 6-run lead. Do what you can. Greinke will go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 5-3, blank. Ramirez, 5-5. That's a ground out to second base. Segura will handle it, 1 away. 1 out for Amarista, and he's 0 for 2. Greinke, he'll go ahead and pitch. Greinke, 1-2, strikeout. The 16 is high. Amarista, 2-6. That's a ground ball hit to short, handled by Ahmed. And that is the 2nd out. Greinke is now tired. He says, I can pitch. Moorer coming out of the game. Padres will go to the bench. And coming on to pitch will be the bat will be Adam Rosales. 229 average, 13 homers, 35 RBIs in 16. The pitcher spot is 1 for 2 for the Padres. Greinke will go ahead and pitch. He says he can do it. Greinke, 2-5, walk plus, not a good start. That's an 8, and that will be a walk, as he will walk Rosales, the pinch hitter. Only the 2nd walk issued by Greinke, and it does allow Jay to come up now with a runner on base. Greinke says he can still go. Strategy rolls are off. Greinke will go ahead and deal. Greinke, 2-3, strikeout 12. That just missed. Jay, 3-5. That's a ground ball to second base. Segura's got it. Tosses it over. Side retired. Nothing across except a walk. 7-1 Diamondbacks here after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Right coming up. And we're going to see a new pitcher for the Padres. And coming on to pitch for the Padres is going to be Luis Perdomo. 9 wins, 10 losses, a 5.71 ERA. He does have some relief appearances. Fernando Rodney is on the team too, but I want to save him. So Luis Perdomo will pitch for the Padres. But the Diamondbacks will bat. Zack Greinke due to lead off. Does anybody know how many complete games Zack Greinke had in 2016? Although I could probably find that out real quick. Let me see here. Let me just check. Because I can bring it right up. How many complete games did he have in 2016? Did he have any? He had 1. Okay. He had one complete game in 2016. I'm not going to make it this one. Greinke is going to come back. That'll be it for him. That'll be it for Greinke. He's done a heck of a job. But they're going to go to the bench here, the bullpen, to finish the game off. New batter coming in for Arizona. It will be Chris Herman. 284 average, 6 homers, 28 RBIs. And Herman will come in to bat against Perdomo. Top of the 8th, 7-1 in favor of the Diamondbacks. They're owning the Padres tonight. Perdomo, 3-6, strikeout 20, that's high. Herman, 2-4, ground ball to first, handled by Myers. He'll take his time, get to the bag easily, 1 down. 1 away, the batter is Ahmed. Ahmed is 1 for 3, he's got a single. No, you did not miss any double switches. Perdomo, 4-2, against the righty, that's a blank. Ahmed, 4-3, grounder to second base, taken care of there by Spangenberg. He won't make an error this time, 2 down. 2 outs now for Segura. And Segura got hit by a pitch to start the game off, but he really is 0 for 4. Perdomo will pitch to Segura here. 7-1 Diamondbacks. Perdomo, 3-5. That's at the park. Petco, 6-2. And that is a blank. We have another rare play with bases empty. 65 better not show up. Not this time. 25, first baseman goes into hole to make the play and hurts himself on the play. Resolve play as a G3 range play. Well, that is what? So that is the 25. That's the first baseman. That's Myers. His range is a 5. He will make the play himself and get to the bat. He'll make the play himself. Perdomo comes over. Myers will get it to him, and that is the 3rd out, and that will retire the side. But I do have to check for an injury. So that is a 1-2-3 inning. Myers has an injury rating of 0. So a 1, 2, or 3, he's okay. And that is a 3, and he says he's fine, so he's going to stay in the game. Myers played in 157 games for the Padres, so he is okay. Nice job by Myers. He says he's fine. Inning over. 1, 2, 3, go the Diamondbacks. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Remember, injuries in the regular season are game day only. Injuries in the postseason are full-time. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. And speaking of Will Myers, he leads off. And he is 1 for 3. 3 righties coming up. So Arizona is going to go ahead and bring in a right-hander. And it will be... Coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks will be Tyler Clippard. 4 wins, 6 losses, 3 saves, a 3.57 ERA. I always thought Clippard actually was not a bad pitcher. He may have had some rough games, but I seen because Clippard could actually pitch. He's not that bad. He could pitch. Myers against Clippard. Clippard, 5-1, strikeout plus. He got him on a 16, struck him out. As I said, he can pitch. He had 72 strikeouts in 2016. So one down there. And the batter is Kemp. Kemp is 1 for 3 with a single. Clippard, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clippard, 2-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Kemp, 3-5, base hit. He'll slap one into right. And Kemp has his second hit of the game. And he will hold there at first base. And here's Upton. Upton 0 for 3. Infield a double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Clippard will concentrate on Upton. Clippard, 4-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1 to 15. The 17 is too high. Upton, 6-1. And he hits a deep fly ball to center field. Going back for it is Brito. But he's going to have room. 2 outs. Upton thought he might have had that one, but he knew he got under it. And now the batter is Norris, and he's 0 for 3, 0 for 2 with a walk, and did reach on an error. 2 outs. Clippard will go ahead and pitch to Norris. Clippard, 4-4 against the righty. Strikeout plus, that's a 12, and that is a cold strike 3 on Norris, and the inning is over, so no runs and a hit. A nice job by Clippard. He is now tired, and Arizona may try to get him to finish the 9th off. But after 8, it is still 7-1 in favor of the Snakes. Melvin Upton. Their V-dub. Top of the 9th inning, Luis Perdomo can pitch to 10 batters in there, and that's one of the reasons why I brought him in. He is going to stay out there. Socrates Brito will bat for Arizona, and why not? He is 1 for 4, but you got a 6-run lead, so no need to bring in anybody. Plus, his range isn't that bad. So Perdomo will pitch to Brito here to start the top of the 9th. Perdomo, 4-6, that's a blank. Brito, 4-2, and that's a grounder to short. Ramirez is up with it, takes his time, 1 out. Here's Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is 2 for 4, 2 singles. Perdomo goes ahead and deals. 4-5, strikeout 13, that is high. Goldschmidt, 3-5, that's a base hit. Goldschmidt has his 3rd hit of the game as he singles it to center. Taken care of there by Jay. He'll toss it in. Now infield a double play depth. And here comes Peralta. Peralta is he is 1 for 4, singled and reached on an error. Goldschmidt on it first. Perdomo looking in on Peralta. Perdomo, 4-6, that's a blank. Peralta, 5-2, and that's a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base pivot, Spangenberg, 0-1-2 double play. No, Goldschmidt will be thrown out at second, and Peralta will make first on the fielder's choice. And now here's Castillo. And Castillo is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Perdomo will go ahead and deal with Castillo. Peralta now on it first. Perdomo, 2-3. Range play. Castillo, 5-2. That's a ground ball to short once again. That ball is hit to Ramirez. His range is a 1. The infield is back. And that's a 4. It'll be a base hit. Peralta is mud. And even with a base running rating of 2 with 2 outs, he is not going to get the 3rd. He will stop at second base. So a base hit by Castillo. He's having a good night. He's 3 for 5. So nice job by Beef Wellington. Now the batter is Lamb. You have Beef Wellington, and then you have a leg of lamb coming up. Lamb is 0 for 3. Sacrifice fly, walk, and reached on an error. Still 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. 7-1 Diamondbacks. Perdomo looking in, says he can pitch a little longer. Perdomo with the pitch. 5-1 against the lefty. Walk, 11. Yep, that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. He does walk Lamb on that one, and now we've got loaded bases for a very dangerous Yasmani Tomas. He had 31 home runs in 16, very capable of hitting the bomb. A grand slam. Tomas is 1 for 4. He does have a single tonight. 2 outs, top of the ninth inning. Perdomo says, let me get through this inning. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he retires. It is 7-1 with 2 outs. Fans here at Petco hoping for something. Perdomo will go ahead, wind up, and deal. Perdomo, 3-4, strikeout 8, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Tomas, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, a walk. And Arizona does have some base runners, but they are unable to get him in. We will go to the bottom of the ninth. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth, 7-1 in favor of Arizona. Tyler Clippard is tired. He says he wants to pitch. The question is, do I want him to pitch? They got left, right, left coming up. It's not a save situation. And I got a choice for lefties here. Ugh. I'm going to let him pitch. But I will I will have relievers ready to go. Tyler Clippard says he wants to pitch tonight. He is tired, but he's going to try to do it. Corey Spangenberg leads off for the Padres. He is 2 for 3, a single and a home run. 7-1, bottom of the ninth. Fans here at Petco would like to see some action. Clippard, 3-6, walk plus, that's a 16, and that is ball 4, and already the Padres get a runner on. And now they will yank him out. As Clippard says, no, we got to make sure we get this game. Now with right, left, right coming up, Alexi Ramirez now will come on to bat. And coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks. Not a save situation. They're going to go with Jake Barrett. 1 win, 2 losses, 4 saves, a 3.49 ERA. Barrett's going to try to get the game closed. Ziegler is warming up if needed. So Spangenberg on it first. Alexi Ramirez against Barrett. Infield a double play. Nobody out. 7-1 Diamondbacks. Can the Padres pull off the first big comeback of the year? Barrett, 6-6. That's at the park. Petco Park. 1-6. It's a fly out to center. That'll be hit to Brito, and he will make the catch for out number 1. There are absolutely no home runs on Petco Park at all. None there. 1 down. Only 101 were hit. Here's Amarista. Although we did have a home run by Spangenberg. And, of course, Bartolo Colon hit one there. Amarista, the batter, he is 0 for 3. Spangenberg on it first. Barrett will make the pitch. Barrett, 3-4 against the lefty. Home run result, but Amarista has zeros. 6-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to first. 2-2-2. Shortstop, Ahmed, +1, a 3, a 1-3. This ball game is over. And it is grounded to first, picked up by Goldschmidt, takes it, throws to Ahmed at short, pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Diamondbacks blitz the Padres tonight, 7-1. Stadium groans. Nothing across except a walk. as Arizona will get themselves a win here on the road in San Diego. They will start the year 7-4. Historically, I think they were 1-8 to start the year at that time. The Padres will drop to 6-5. A nice win for the Diamondbacks as they beat a Padres team that's also off to a pretty good start here in these two. So pretty good there. Final line score coming up. For the Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Zack Greinke. He'll take a nice win. James Shields is going to get the loss. Clippard and Barrett will get a couple of holds. But that'll do it here at Petco Park as the Diamondbacks get a win on the Padres. But are we done yet? Not quite. 10-minute ticker coming right up. You got to go to the beach, Vita Productions, because you're going to miss my games because you're going to the beach? Hey, Vita, you need to fix your priorities, man. You got to fix your priorities. Come on. I had 2 months of off season, and now you're going to miss games? You know, bro, you know what? You disappoint me. You really do. 2 months of off season. Everybody can't wait for me to play. Everybody wants me to play something. I go ahead and get started, and now people taking days off. Come on, man. You know, really. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Diamondbacks will get a 7-1 win. Let's see what the rest of the majors does here. Let's go to April 15th. Toronto at Boston. Blue Jays 762. That is 6. Red Sox 1761. That's 9. Boston gets the win. Mets and the Indians. Bartolo Colon going back to his old stomping grounds in Cleveland. The Mets taking on the Tribe. So right now, my Mets are taking on Clee Baseball Fan and my Basement Media Productions. Mets 19-15, and that is 3. Cleveland 8-26, and that is also 3. They will tie. We have a tie. Let's see. Mets roll a 2. -1 is 1. Cleveland rolls a 3. +1 is 4. And the Indians will beat the Mets. Detroit and the Astros. Tigers 10-31. And that is 3. Astros 13-55. That is 7. That's a win for the Stros. Angels and the Twins. Angels 18-54. And that is 8. Twins 9-46. That is 5. That is a win for the Halos. Mariners and the Yankees. Mariners 14-26. And that is 4. Yankees 10-11. That is 0. The Yankees will lose to the Mariners. And I'm pretty sure Salvador America is devastated that the Yankees lost. Kansas City at Oakland. Kansas City 241, and that is 3. Athletics 1061, that is 7, a win for the A's. White Sox in Tampa Bay. White Sox 541, that is 3. Rays 522, and that's 2. That will be a win for the White Sox. Baltimore at Texas. Orioles 12-21, and that's 3. Rangers 7-21, and that's 2. That's a win for the O's. Colorado and the Cubs. Rockies 6-44, and that is 4. Cubs 15-52, that is 7. A win for the Cubbies. Giants and the Dodgers, a rematch of Madison Bumgarner versus Clayton Kershaw. We had that game a couple of nights ago. Giants minus 255, that is 3. Dodgers 441, and that is also 3. They tie. Giants roll a 4, minus 1 is 3. Dodgers roll a 4, plus 0. That will be a win for the Dodgers. Braves and the Marlins. Braves 10-26, that is 3. Marlins 13-51, and that is 6. A win for the Fish. Washington and Philadelphia. Nats 10-21, that is 2. Phils 3-32, and that is also 2. They tie. Nationals roll a 1, minus 1 is 0. Phils roll a 6, plus 6 is 12. And Philadelphia will probably win every single. Philadelphia is probably going to win every single extra inning game, as well as Texas. They both have clutch ratings of 6. Boston, however, minus 5. That's just not good in the clutch. That'll be a win for Philly, by the way. Milwaukee at Pittsburgh. Milwaukee 12-44, that is 5. Pirates 11-66, that's 10. Win for the Bucks. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds 4-14, that's 1. Cardinals 26-25, and that is 6. And that is a win for the Redbirds. April 16th, Toronto at Boston. Toronto 9-25, and that is 3. Red Sox 12-61, and that is 7. That's a win for the Red Sox. I know Salvador America will not be happy about that. Mets and the Indians. Can the Mets get some payback? Mets 9-53, and that is 6. Cleveland 12-55, and that's 7. Nope, the Indians will beat the Mets again. Detroit at Houston. Detroit 9-15, that is 2. Astros 5-33, and that is 3. And that's a victory for the Stros. Angels in Minnesota. Angels 14-52, and that is 7. Twins 11-34, that is 4. Another win for the Halos. Mariners and the Yankees. Mariners 9-61, and that is 7. Yankees 7-11, that is 0. The Mariners shut out the Yankees. I know Salvador America will not be happy about his Yankees losing. Kansas City at Oakland. Kansas City 12-35, and that is 4. Oakland 17-51, and that is 7, and that's a win for the A's. White Sox and the Rays. White Sox and the Rays. White Sox 5-45, I think, right? Yeah, 5-45, that is 4. Tampa Bay 19-15, and that is 3. And the Rays are just off to an awful start. Baltimore at Texas. Orioles 9-31, that is 3. Texas 12-24, and that's also 3. They will tie. Baltimore rolls a 4, plus 2 is 6. Texas rolls a 3, plus 6 is 9. Texas is going to go ahead and win that one. Colorado and the Cubs. Colorado 9-35, and that is 4. Cubs 26-11, that is 2. A high mark, but that 11 kills them there. Actually, that kills them, and that is a win for the Rockies. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 855, and that is 6. Dodgers 324, and that is 2. A win for the Giants. Braves and the Marlins. Braves 841, and that is 4. Marlins 861, that is 6. Marlins are off to a pretty decent start. Nationals and the Phillies. Nationals 1552, and that is 7. Philadelphia 164, that's 6. That'll be a win for the Nationals. Milwaukee at Pittsburgh. Milwaukee 1055, and that's 6. Pittsburgh 1635, and that is 5. That will be a win for the Brew Crew. Arizona and the Padres. Diamondbacks 1334, that is 5. Padres 1515, that is 3. And the Diamondbacks will get another win. Cincinnati and the Cardinals. Reds 1041, and that's 4. Cardinals 1254, and that's 7. And the Cardinals will get the win. On to April 17th. Toronto at Boston. Blue Jays 1062, that's 7. Red Sox 1126, and that is 3. And that will be a win for the Blue Jays. Mets and the Indians. Can the Mets get one win out of this team? Mets 362, and that is 5. Cleveland 743, and that is 4. Nope, the Mets will get a win there. I at least get one happy recap tonight. Detroit and the Astros. Tigers 1055, and that's 6. Astros 1563, and that's 9. The Astros will beat the Tigers again. Angels in Minnesota. Angels 1462, and that is 8. Minnesota 736, and that is 4. Another loss for the Twins. Seattle and the Yankees. Mariners 651, and that's 5. Yankees 863, and that is 7. A win for the Bronx Bombers. Kansas City at Oakland. Royals 1224, and that is 3. Oakland 1634, that is 5. A win for the A's. White Sox and the Rays. White Sox 644, that is 4. Tampa Bay 455, and that's 5. The Rays will finally get a victory. Colorado and the Cubs. Colorado 754, and that is 5. Cubs 1364, and that is 9. Cubs will get another win. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 566, and that is 9. Dodgers 621, 2, and a win for the G-Men. Atlanta and the Marlins. Braves against the Fish. Braves 12-13, and that is 2. Marlins 11-32, and that is 4. That's a win for the Marlins. Another win for the Fish. Washington and Philadelphia. Nationals 11-54, and that is 6. Philly 731, and that is 3. A win for the Nationals. Milwaukee at Pittsburgh. Milwaukee 1161, and that is 7. But Pittsburgh has a 766. That's 9, and that's a win for the Bucks. Arizona and the Padres. Diamondbacks 1045. That's 5. Padres 1631, and that's 5. We have a tie. Arizona rolls a 1 plus 0. San Diego rolls a 3 minus 1 is 2. The Padres will get a victory. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds 12-26, and that is 4. Cardinals 25-23, and that's 5, and that will be a win for the Cardinals. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we will be at Marlins Park. Will I have the roof open or closed? I don't think it'll matter. It'll be the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. Tanner Roark will go for the Nationals, and Jose Fernandez will go for the Marlins. Good matchup. Roark and Fernandez, that should be pretty good. Marlins are off to a good start, and so are the Nationals. So this is a pretty good game for tomorrow night. Nats, Fish, Roark, Fernandez, be there or be square. Vita Productions, Clee baseball fan, Steeler fan, Brian Patterson, Texag 75, Salvador America. Let's see here. David Vega, Craig Scarborough, Frank Rodzank, Al Red Sox fan. And let's see here. Salvador America. And let's see here. Doug Hunt. After further review with Steve Tower. And My Basement Media Productions, Dr. Nick, Ron McGrath, Jeremy Brooks. Let's see, try to get Joel Turney. And Tracy Meehan. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on the way out through the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Diamondbacks go ahead and blow up the Padres tonight. 7-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.